well and having a lovely day so far. So this is a Disney video. I know a lot of you like my Disney videos and I asked if you wanted more and you said yes, which really made me happy because if you'd have said no, I wouldn't have known what to do because I was kind of going to do it anyway. So I'm thinking of doing a whole host of videos covering so much stuff about Disney World, Disney planning, Disney parks, everything Disney, as well as some not Disney parks related stuff. But I kind of know quite a bit about booking Disney holidays, planning for Disney holidays and all the stuff that comes with that. So I'm hoping to do lots of videos about that, and as well Paris, probably after I've been to Paris because I'll know more about it once I've experienced it. But today I thought I would do my top 10 things not to do at Disney World. 10 things you should not be doing when you go to Disney World. Some of these probably apply to Paris and Disneyland California and the other Disney parks as well, but with all my videos they're mostly talking about Disney World because that's the park that I know the most about and I'm going to this year. I'm in my pyjamas, by the way. I'm wearing my grumpy pyjamas from Primark. I'm sorry about that. So yes, I've written my notes in my lovely blog Minnie Mouse notebook, so I'm going to talk about 10 things you should not do at Disney World. So my first thing is you should not make a plan. I think that makes sense. It winds me up when people don't make any kind of plan, and I know some people are like that and like to be spontaneous. I'm quite a spontaneous person, but with this kind of holiday you have to make some sort of plan, whether it's just okay, on Monday we're going to Magic Kingdom, Tuesday we're having a rest day, Wednesday we're going to Animal Kingdom, whatever park you're going to each day, that's fine, but you need to have some sort of plan. It's really hard at Disney World to wing it. You can't really just turn up. You can, but you won't have the best day possible if you don't plan it, is what I'm trying to say. So make some sort of plan. Plan as much as you want to. I would plan as much as I could. I mean, I'm not planning where I'm going to be every minute of the day, but I'm making use of the resources that are available to me by Disney, included in the fact that I'm staying there and then we're going to the parks, to plan as much as I can for the trip and each day. So I will plan for October, my holiday this year, what park we're going to what day, the restaurants we're eating at every day, because we're on the dining plan. So our dining plan entitles us to one restaurant meal and one quick service meal a day and a snack. So I'll be planning when we're using our credits and what restaurants we're going to. I'll be using the fast pass system to plan rides. I'll be booking restaurants 180 days in advance, booking the rides 60 days in advance, making use of park hours at different times. So however much you want to plan, just make sure you do something, because if you just turn up each day you will not get as much done as if you make some sort of plan. My second thing that you should not do at Disney World is not to make use of FastPass Plus. I think some people find FastPass Plus controversial. FastPass Plus is the new FastPass system at Disney World. They've scrapped the paper fast passes, so you can no longer go up to a ride, put your ticket in and get a paper fast pass and with a return time on it. You have to pre-book your fast passes in advance now. 60 days for resort guests, people staying with Disney on site, and I think it's 30 days for off-site guests. I think it's silly to not make use of this. Like I said, I know some people are spontaneous and like to kind of just do what they want through the day, but if you're given the opportunity to pre-book 3 rides that you can go on that day at certain times, to me it's silly to not make use of that. So even if you book them and don't use them, or you book them and you change them through the day, or you only use one of them, book them, because if you know you want to do that ride and you know you're going to be at the park that day, it's silly to not make use of that sort of privilege that you've got. I mean, it could save you standing in a queue for half an hour and missing out on other stuff. So make use of the FastPass system because it is really helpful. I know it does take some of the spontaneity out of it, but in the long run it's a very beneficial thing to use. My third thing is do not spend all your time on technology. This is a kind of like a controversial one for me because I am a blogger, I'm a YouTuber, I'm addicted to my phone, I'll be vlogging my trips. I'm going to try and not live my trips through the life of my camera because I am quite bad at doing that. I like to capture everything to show you guys, but I don't think you should be worrying so much about that or spending all your time on your phone. I don't like people who take iPads to the parks anyway. Nothing winds me up more than somebody filming a show or taking pictures on an iPad because it just looks stupid and it blocks the view of so many people. And don't get me started on selfie sticks either. I'm not a fan of the selfie stick, but I don't think you should be worrying about social media technology. I think it's great to update. I definitely update quite a lot when I'm at Disney World, but I'm not forever on the phone texting, calling, playing Candy Crush. That's all switched off. I'm not worried about what's happening at home. I'm just sharing a couple of pictures, that kind of thing. So don't try and live your life through the internet or technology or through a camera or whatever. Just kind of live in the moment and the fact that you're there at Disney World and enjoy it while you are there. My third not do brings me on to my fourth point, which is kind of the opposite of that, and it is to use your phone for something that's very beneficial to you when you're at Disney World. The My Disney Experience app. It's brilliant. I don't think you can download it anymore if you live in the UK. You can download it off the US App Store. I don't know about Android and the other app providers, but when you get to America, download it because it's absolutely brilliant. It's just so good. You can add your confirmation details, so it shows you your bookings or your restaurants you've booked, your fast passes. It shows you park hours for every day. It shows you what characters are where. It shows you wait times, current wait times of rides. So if you're on the Little Mermaid ride in New Fantasyland and you're thinking, oh okay, we're going to be off this ride in about 10 minutes when we get out the queue, what should we do next? And you see, oh, there's only a 5-minute wait for Peter Pan, for example. You know you're quite close to it, so you can just walk over there. You can change your fast passes on the go. You can modify dinner reservations, I think. You can book dinner reservations. You can see characters where they are and when. You can find out about parades. You can pretty much find out everything on the My Disney Experience app. So do make use of it because it's a really, really great tool and it's free. My fifth point is do not sleep in every day. I know we all get tired and it's a different country if you're coming from the UK and it's jet lag, but don't spend all your time in bed sleeping in the mornings because you miss out on so many great opportunities. We did not get to the parks most days in 2013 to 11, so we missed out on a good 9, 10, 11, 12, 3 hours of park time when it's at its quietest because so many people get there at 11 and it just gets busy then. And I didn't even know there was welcome shows. I never saw the Magic Kingdom welcome show because I didn't know it even existed. Never made a park opening, so I regret that a lot, but it's not my fault, it's my brother's fault for not getting out of bed. So I know it's a holiday like I said earlier, but it's kind of a get up and go holiday. You kind of got to get up early in the morning and just go for it because it's quiet, you'll get great pictures, the rides are empty. There's never going to be as least amount of people in the park as there is if you get there first in the morning. Some of the big rides, like for example the Toy Story ride at Hollywood Studios, is rammed every day, all day long. If you get there in the morning, you've done it because there was no queue. The same for the Mine Train at Magic Kingdom. That's got a really big line all the time because it's so new. Animal Kingdom, the safari, best time to do it is first thing in the morning when the animals are first let out to roam around the safari. We won't get up early every single day this year. We'll do half days sometimes, so get up later, have some time around the pool and then go in the evenings and stay later in the evenings. But do try and get up early in the mornings if you can because then you're making the most of the day. My sixth thing that you should not be doing at Disney World is exhausting yourself. Like I said, get up early every day, but make sure you take the time to rest because you do get very tired very quickly, and whether it's you do pop back to your hotel for 2-3 hours to have a nap, or you go back and sit around the pool, or whether it's just you take half an hour to sit and have a coffee out of the sun, just take the time to chill out and just don't exhaust yourself. My seventh thing you should not do at Disney World is related to the dining plan. I haven't personally used the dining plan yet. I do kind of know a bit about it from researching because I will be using it in October. We'll be on the regular dining plan. Do not waste your snack credits. This is something I've read a lot about because it wouldn't even have occurred to me if I hadn't read about it. But on my dining plan, and I actually think every dining plan, you're entitled to 1 snack credit a day. It might be more or less for the different dining plans, but you'll get a snack credit available for each day of your stay. So if you're staying for 7 days, you'll get 7 snack credits and you can use them on your first day all in one go. You can have 1 a day, you can do 3 on one day, 2 on the other, or so on and so forth. But don't waste them. If you think of a snack credit, it doesn't really have a monetary value, but the things it can get you does have a monetary value. It's always better to get something with a higher value for your snack credit than a lower value because, like me, we haven't paid for the dining plan, so we're getting the most for our money even though we didn't spend the money. But if you have paid for it, you're getting the most for your money, if that makes sense. So just try and get something the highest value. Don't like walk around going, no, I'm not having that, it's not expensive enough. No. But for example, a bottle of water might be about $4. You can get water for free at Disney World. That is a waste of a snack credit in my opinion, unless you only like specific bottled water. Bring your own into the park or get some from the fountain, but that's a waste of a snack credit when you can go to a quick service restaurant and get iced water for free. You can bring food into the parks as well. This is something a lot of people don't know. You can bring food in. You can't bring in like a hamper with like barbecue stuff and everything like a huge thing, but you can bring in snacks and crisps and stuff. So instead of spending your snack credit on a bag of crisps, bring some in yourself and have them when you're around on the go. Use your snack credit for something that's of a higher monetary value and just worth it. If we've got snack credits left at the end of the holiday, we'll go and stock up on bags of sweets, but just work the system a little bit and use it to your advantage. My 8th thing I do not think you should do at Disney World is just stick to fast food. We went the first time in 2013, we weren't on a dining plan and we kind of stuck to fast food. We weren't very adventurous, we kind of stuck to places that did burgers, chicken nuggets, chips, and I really wasn't very clued up on Disney food. Last time I went to Disney World was so quick and there was so much happening in my life, so like we didn't plan that much, which is a big regret of mine because there's so many things I didn't know about. But I didn't know how much food was available at Disney World. With a quick service you can get everything from a sandwich to a burger to pasta to Chinese to sushi, so much. And the restaurants, the sit down table service restaurants, there's literally every type of food you can think of. So don't think because you're going to a theme park you have to stick to burgers, chips and hot dogs, all that kind of thing. As much as they are amazing at Disney World, try and expand your taste buds a little bit because the food they do at Disney is incredible. Some of the best food I've ever had in my life. My 9th thing that you should not do at Disney World is be selfish or not compromise. We had a bit of a problem with this when we went last time because it was me and my best friend, my dad and my brother, who I think was 15 or 16 at the time. He was very different in what he wanted to do as opposed to me and Amber. He didn't want to meet characters, he didn't want to do the tame rides, he just wanted to do roller coaster, roller coaster, roller coaster. So we needed to work on our compromising a little bit. It can be very stressful with these holidays because you are doing so much and you're in a very different place, a very different time zone, it's very hot and it's just so much going on. But definitely compromise because you'll save yourself a lot of arguments and it's just good to do everything that everyone wants to do. Whether it's a 3-year-old wants to meet a princess or a 50-year-old wants to have a beer in a certain restaurant, try and do a little bit of everything and meet everyone's needs because Disney World is the most magical place and it's about everyone and what everyone wants to do. My 10th and last thing that you should not do at Disney World is expect that you can do everything, because you cannot do everything. It is impossible to do a Disney World holiday and do everything. Whether you're there for a week or 3 months, you can't do everything. They're changing everything all the time. They're adding new parades, changing rides, new food, new restaurants, new characters. There is just so much constantly changing. I think if you have the mindset, I will get everything done, I will do this, I will do this, I will do this, you will be so much more uptight and disappointed if you go home and think, oh, I didn't do that or I didn't do this. It doesn't matter because Disney World is always going to be there. Don't think, oh, I've got to get everything done. I definitely, like I said, think you should plan, but don't be really strict about it and think, oh, we must do this now, we must be here now, we must be here now. It is a holiday at the end of the day, and as much as I'm going to plan so much, I will still be super chilled about it. And if plans don't work out, it doesn't matter because I'm on holiday and I'm at the best place ever and it's fine, it doesn't matter. But don't go in there with the mindset of we're going to get everything done and we're going to tick this off and tick this off and tick this off, because you can't do it, you won't. Just have the best time you can and remember that it's always going to be there, so you can always go back, and it is an excuse to go back because you can say, oh, I didn't eat in that restaurant, I have to go back now. So they are my top 10 things to not do at Disney World. I hope that is helpful in some way and gives you a bit of a mindset into what I think about when I'm planning a Disney holiday, or the sort of things you need to consider if you are planning one. And yeah, let me know what your thing is that you do not do at Disney World or you don't think you should do at Disney World down below. I know some of these are controversial and this is just my opinions. I'm not dictating to you what you should and shouldn't do, obviously. I mean, everything changes all the time, everyone's different. But yes, I hope this has been enjoyable to you, and if there's anything Disney related you'd like to see, whether it's favourite restaurants, favourite hotels, favourite rides, favourite characters, anything at all, let me know in the comments below and I'll make sure to film that for you. I'm going to stop rambling now, otherwise we'll be here for hours. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video and I'll see you very soon. Bye!